Hey everyone, this is FaZe and welcome to my channel. Tesla has finally announced the 2023 holiday update and it's coming with some great new features. However, last week I did a video going over my wish list of all the different features that I would like to personally see in the holiday update, and unfortunately, a lot of the things that I wanted, it's not arriving. And in fact, a lot of the things that I had listed were actually quite heavily rumored to be arriving in this update. But when Tesla announced it just a couple days ago, those are nowhere to be found. In fact, it's not as big of an update as I was expecting. And it's not just me saying that. A lot of people on Twitter and other news outlets are kind of disappointed, or I should say underwhelmed, with this new update. In fact, what's so interesting is that account Whole Mars Catalog literally called out as this being a not so great holiday update and is expecting more from Tesla. And Elon Musk actually responded by saying, yes, we need to step up our game. So even Elon Musk kind of agrees that this is not the update that we were looking for and that Tesla needs to step it up. But of course, let's put all that aside and let's dive right in with the new features that are actually coming in this update, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. So starting with the first one, custom lock sounds. You can now replace the horn lock sound of your vehicle with another sound like a screaming goat. And based on what I've read on Twitter, you will be allowed to upload custom sounds as well. So you don't have to go with the default options that Tesla gives you. You will be able to add custom sounds as well. I don't know if it's going to be coming in this update or a future minor update, but that is something good to know. All right, the next one is LAN Party on Wheels. You can now play your favorite games on the rear touchscreen. So you no longer have to, I guess, use a controller. You can just use the touchscreen. I'm surprised we couldn't do this before. Next up, rear screen Bluetooth headsets. Another thing that I'm kind of surprised we didn't have already. So now rear passengers can now use the wireless Bluetooth headphones when watching shows or playing games on the rear screen. Apple Podcasts. So if you're an Apple person and you listen to podcasts on the Apple Podcasts app, that is now coming on Tesla. Last year on the 2022 Tesla holiday update, Tesla did bring Apple Music for the very first time. Next up, Tesla app trip planner. You can now use the Tesla mobile app to plan a multi-stop trip and send it to your vehicle. Once again, I'm surprised that we don't already have this. Next up, speed cameras en route. Navigation now includes speed cameras, stop signs, and traffic lights. This is, pretty decent. It's nice to have. I guess it does enhance the driving experience when you can view all the information. Automatic 911 calls. Your vehicle will automatically call 911 if an accident triggers the airbags. Now this one's pretty cool. Blind spot indicators. Now inside the vehicle of a Tesla, you don't have actual indicators giving you blind spot. Yes, the camera turns on, right? And you can technically see in your monitor as well if it's safe to turn left or right. But now the blind spot camera will alert you with red shading when your turn signal is on and if a car is detected in your blind spot. So that's pretty neat to have. A lot of other vehicles have something similar to that. And in fact, the new Model 3 and the new Cybertruck actually have a red indicator, have a small red light indicator inside the Tesla near the speaker that will show you if it's safe to turn left or right. So having this in your main camera on the display itself, it's pretty neat. You also get more live Sentry cameras. So when viewing vehicle surroundings from the Tesla app, you'll now have access to the left and right pillar cameras for a total of 7 angles. Cool. That's all I can really say. Cool. You can see more. Nice. Light show. You can now enjoy a thunderous new light show called The Arrival. I could care less about this. If someone actually asked me how many times I've done a light show, I can't even remember. So I don't care about a light show. It's kind of surprising that it's even being promoted as a feature. Castle Doombad. Now available in a Tesla Arcade, plus updates to Beach Buggy, Polytopia, and Vampire Survivors. I don't play a lot of games on my Tesla to begin with, so not really caring about these updates to these games. And at the same time, this is not something that enhances your Tesla, so I don't see why this is a holiday update feature. But the next one, and perhaps the best one, and also perhaps the one that I'm most interested in seeing how it works out, is the high fidelity park assist. So you can now see a 3D construction of your surroundings while you're parking. Now, image that Tesla has provided looks really cool. Like, if this actually turns out to be the way that they're showing it, it will be a game changer. Because one of the things that I really wanted, and I even talked about this in my wish list, is I really wanted Tesla to bring a 360-degree bird's eye view camera. And we didn't get that in this update, but we're getting something like this. And if this actually works out, it'll be amazing. So in conclusion, this basically wraps up the 2023 Tesla holiday update. It will be releasing in a few days. So when the moment it releases and I get it installed in my Tesla, I'll give a full video going over all of these live. So stay tuned for that video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and I will see you next time.